Evening everyone. So I'm just eating some watermelon. I'm going to do some Qigong. I should really eat more mindfully, but when I eat watermelon it's quite high in glycemic load, so I like to exercise straight after or just eat slowly. So I'm going to do some Qigong and get moving, starting with wrist circulating. Breathing from the abdomen up to the chest. And stretch. Inhale, exhale. Turn to the side. Exhale. And now cross the hands over and pull up on the tiptoes and come back down, cross the legs, getting some spirals in, other way, and keep the hips face forward. And the other side. One more time. Twisting it around. And again we'll just circle the wrist. And inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And now we're going to step one foot forward in front and act as if you're throwing a rope, stretching out the spine. So you pull with your clasped hands and then come back. Okay, any more like this? We can also do it like this, coming back. Let's do the stalk walk, opening up the lungs. So we do two on each side. And then swap legs. Because one starts, the other finishes, and then we swap. You can actually walk around your room if you want and stretch your arms out as wide as you can, like a stalk. Next, let's just march on the spot, warm the legs up. Just stood on something sharp and tap the opposite leg and then the opposite foot if you can, or just the angle will do. And I will alternate. And relax. Tap the back of the heel as well. Okay, and circle the hips. And rock from side to side. And forwards. So I make a fist. Up on the tiptoes. And we'll do clapping, so clap above 10 times. In front. And 10 times behind. Trying to exhale slowly so we remain calm even though the heart rate is going up. When we exhale, it helps to slow the heart rate, so you can shake as well just to vibrate the body. And then stand and feel the energy. It's all about circulating and then being aware of the energy as well. So next we'll do some clapping on the above and then behind. So the above is the heart, fire, and then behind is the kidneys, the water. Two elements that are really quite opposite and helps to balance them. And now you can step behind like this, a bit like a dance. If you've got more room you can step further. Put some music on. But I'm sure you'll get tired quickly. You can also step back and just lift up the arms. And relax. Step forward and open the palms up on both arms with one leg forward. The arm goes forward at the same time as we shift forward. Change legs. So you can try a 5-second inhale and an 8-second exhale or something like that, and helps to balance the breath, the nervous system. We can also clasp the hands like this and stretch the spine and then twist, keeping the hands in the center. And relax. Let's do some shoulder tapping. And then tap the back. And then the front and the back at the same time. This will help to increase the energy or metabolism of food. And you can tap like this as well. like this. So 1, 2, tap, and then tap on the, basically alternate different energy points. Or you can just hold these points very gently and encourage energy to flow, like up the back and then down the front and to the head, on the back of the neck. Good for the eyes. Just holding the hand there for 10 to 20 seconds, really good for the eyes. Or you can have one hand there and one hand on the shoulder. This is part of a technique called Yin Shin Jutsu, which is mostly a finger holding technique, but it's also different points where energy wants to circulate. So if it gets stuck, then we have to hold the point, and it will help to circulate energy just by holding this area, because a lot of energy is held in the fascia. So if we're tense or stressed somewhere, it helps to bring awareness. So another way of scanning the body is using the hands. So the back on the sit bone, and one on the shoulder. This one's for digestion. This clears that side, and then this clears the right side. And then the central channel is like here, and then going up the back as well. Let's go back to knocking on the door of life. Qigong. Qi means energy, Gong means cultivate. Just like we do naturally when the sun gives us food and we harvest the food from the earth. And now let's openly twist and then move more sideways. And now let's move it into a swing. Tossing a ball, and you can add a squat if you want. And you can go for a rest if you need. And then we'll go back, and let's turn it into a spiral. So you grab some air, pull the air back, keep both feet firm on the ground so you stay grounded, don't fly off. And now stepping out, going under the arm into some hip rockers. And we'll grab some energy and push it out. You can use all your force if you want. And then we'll open the arms and touch the toes, or near to the toes. And then we're going to push one hand up and switch. So this is the full routine. And then it becomes the snake. One of the 5 animals. And then we'll just go under the arm, looking at the palm that's face up. Opening the shoulders and relax. Stepping out and look at the back heel. Switch to the other side. And come back to the center. And let's just push forward, pull back. Relax. We'll do next the crane, so pinching the fingers together like a crane taking flight. So we're cooling the heart, exhaling the ha sound. This time, open, parting the clouds. And we're crossing over to acupressure points on the either side of the wrist, from the pericardium and the triple heater, both are the fire element. So we're cooling and expanding the heat to the sky. And just relax. Let's ground our energy a bit. Push forward like a pebble in a pond, gathering back. Maintaining our center of gravity, using mindfulness, so I'm not pushing forward and hurting my back. I'm hinging at the hips, bending the knees and the ankles, and collecting that energy in the hands. We're going to make the earth sound, which is who. Who. And just who. Who. This is the earth center, the stomach, the spleen. The liver is on the right, it's the wood element. So we can also chant Shu for the wood element. But we'll do the 6 healing sounds at a different time. Actually, it would be good to do them. So let's start with the metal element. So the sound is S.